We're not seeing these teams at full strength, Graham.
Yeah, BA, some adjustments have been made. And you know, if the players stepping in can be effective enough, they might just earn an increased role on their team moving forward.
Now, New York starting five. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the three. Now here's Brunson. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Right side, Robinson. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Out to Bridges. Back to Robinson. Bridges against Levine. Oh, and Levine with a block. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Westbrook against Brunson. Pass to DeRozan. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple.
Get it off before the defense can respond. DeMar in the catch-and-shoot game.
Brunson against Westbrook. Outside Robinson. Now here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
BA, he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
Now here's Brunson. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Westbrook against Brunson. With the fadeaway. And it's New York with a rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their two meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Sacramento passing it around. Back to Achua. And he's going for the oop here. And Westbrook slams it home.
How about the high-flying antics of Russell Westbrook, the alley-oop? My goodness, that's pretty.
Pass to Bridges. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one. The Kings lead by 5. Westbrook outside. And here's Achua, covered by Towns. DeRozan outside. 6 to shoot. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 5. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And it's the Kings with the ball after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Here's DeRozan. Towns with a rebound.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Brunson. No points so far. The 3 is up. Kept alive. Robinson gets the bucket. And that'll tie this game up.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. New York also changing it up. Yabusele, he's checked in for Robinson. McBride comes in for Towns. Kolek comes in for Brunson. Now here's Saric. Saric a screen from 18 feet away. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Here's Kolek, covered by Schroeder. Yabusele, a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Bridges. Over Monk. Bridges misses. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. 1 minute left now in the first quarter. And here's Monk. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Monk missing. New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Kolek. Yabusele outside. Here's Anunoby. Here's Kolek. No points yet. Shoots over Monk. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Kings have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. To the paint. Here's Saric. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. No good. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Sacramento on top. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Zach LaVine. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Clifford in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Schroeder can't get it to go. New York trailing. To the middle. Here's Yabusele. Sinks that one from the post. Yabusele's got his first 2 points.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And here are the Knicks now, following the score by Sacramento. Towns outside. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. All right, here now, the league's top rebounders over the past month. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
The Kings leading. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Clarkson against LaVine. Five to shoot. Back to Monk. Elbow shot. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Back over to you, Brian.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. For Sacramento, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. It's Monk on the wing. The Knicks with the rebound. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Diawara. Still without a bucket. Here's Kolek. New York again can't hit. Sacramento shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Pass to Eubanks. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So both teams changing it up here. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Listen, Karl Anthony Towns is unafraid to take it right at the defense on the inside. Play through the chest. That's nice.
Pass to LaVine. Oh, and Towns with the block. Outside Brunson. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, banging his way through, Jalen Brunson.
They hit a low percentage of their shots in the first quarter. They just came out flat, but give them credit. They've ramped it up, and they're winning this game.
Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. Fades. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Fires the three. And the three falls for Towns.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Sacramento making a change here. Chua's checked in. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Kolek. 1:35 left in the first half. Monk looking around. Will it go? And another miss by Sacramento. New York leading by 5. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
And that one's good, Brunson.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Westbrook. 15 in his last outing. DeRozan up top. Clock is at 3. Takes the 3. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Monk. .26 seconds left in the first half. And here is DeRozan. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Anunoby against DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Achua with a screen on Anunoby to stop the drought. Achua into the lane. Achua with the dunk.
Hey, he kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. New York out in front, up by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hello, interesting to use the term hierarchy, but I wonder, how would you guys rate our studio hierarchy?
Well, Ernest, when you try to bring out the big words like hierarchy, anyway, I think they're going to play it safe. But the hierarchy, I'm going to pass it to Shaq.
How dare you disrespect the Ernster? No, Ernie gets the throne.
And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
Big cat, meow, with his paw prints all over this game. If I could shoot like him, that's 50 a game for the Diesel.
Hey, man, you did just fine. Don't worry. But your points are well taken because Town is an amazing shooter for a 7-footer now.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks, leading by 5. So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brunson against Westbrook. Pass to Towns. Now here's Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson misses. Kings trail by 5. Here's Westbrook. No good with a layup. It's Bridges on the wing. Defended by DeRozan. Bridges passes to Brunson. Out left to the wing. Towns against Achua. Towns down low. 10 points for him. Count the basket.
You can see the defense always wants to hold contact with Karl Anthony Towns. Just great concentration on the shot.
Pass to Levine. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Jacks up a 3. And another miss by Sacramento.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Back to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Towns for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. And stolen by Bridges. It's 2-on-1. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Levine with it. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. For 3, Bridges hits a 3-pointer. Bridges has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got 3. That's nice delivery.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you, BA.
tons of spacing. Ali, thanks for the report.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing. I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
And he stays with it. Towns passes to Brunson. Back to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Bridges. From downtown. Pass to Towns. Outside Brunson. They shoot again. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Westbrook, the pass to Achua.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now DeRozan. Over on Anunoby. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. New York leading by 10. Bridges passes to Towns. Towns owning it inside.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. You look at Sacramento. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for. And time is of the essence.
Well, I think for the Kings, sometimes it looks like they just want the season to end. I mean, it's been one struggle after another all year, and they're really not appearing to have any fun out there, too.
And when that happens, the talk is already about what's going to change in the offseason. And the way things have gone, there's going to be plenty of that.
Here's Schroeder. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
That shot wide open. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The fadeaway. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Schroeder. And both free throws good for Schroeder.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside McBride. 4-3. Ellis with a rebound. Kings trail by 13. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Clifford. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Clifford's got himself on the board with a 3 there. And so it's the New York Knicks ending the quarter up 10. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. quarter. Well, the Kings shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Malik Monk is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Zach Levine. And it's Clifford in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Levine passes to Eubanks. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. McBride with it. Now guarded by Monk. Here's Clarkson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1.
New York leading by 9. Towns on a screen. The 3. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Eubanks the screen. Schroeder finds Monk. 5 on the clock. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Pass to Diawara. Takes it inside. Can't connect from short range. Kings trail by 7. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Clifford off target at the rim. The Knicks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Clarkson passes to Towns. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
DeMar DeRozan's checked in for the Kings. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Back to Anunoby. Bridges outside. High post Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Towns is so difficult to guard, and it doesn't matter if he's inside or outside. He's tough.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
McDermott's checked in for Eubanks. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Schroeder passes to Levine. Here's DeRozan. Anunoby covering. DeRozan against Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
But we talk about the offensive prowess of DeMar DeRozan. Clever use of the up fake and gets him to draw the foul. Nicely done.
DeRozan. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from DeRozan.
Well, DeMar DeRozan remains a remarkable offensive talent. He has now crossed that remarkable 20,000 career point club.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Kohler. DeRozan hits them both.
Great scorers know how to knock in free throws. DeMar DeRozan, not the guy you want to foul.
Towns outside. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Oh, deflected. Levine with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's Westbrook. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Levine.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Brunson against Westbrook. Now Robinson. They've got numbers. Yes! Using that window.
Westbrook demands the basketball and says, I got you, fellas. The big-time delivery.
Now Anunoby. Outside Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Achua. Towns! The three ball is down!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Ooh, using two hands to power it down.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
Levine against Bridges. Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Well, consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
DeRozan against Anunoby. DeRozan down low. Oh, no good.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Now Brunson. Oh, the physicality of Brunson.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Robinson defending. And that basket is good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Knicks leading by 8. Brunson surveys. Left side Robinson. The 17-footer. Oh, it misses.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Now DeRozan. Six to shoot. Achua inside. Towns on him.
There is an activity to the way Precious Achua plays. Draws the whistle right there. Really good work.
At the line for 2, Precious Achua.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
Yeah, guys, at 6'8", Precious Achua hits the boards with ferocity and with abandon. He brings tremendous energy to whatever team he's playing for.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Towns against Achua. Cleared away by DeRozan. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive, it was more defensively. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see